Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I'm back with my Dephemerember journal. True to form, I'm already a day behind and it's only day 3, so this is going to be a two for one, day 2 and day 3. This is organised by Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Louise Heinzel. Please check out their YouTube channels. They've both got brilliant channels and they do videos every day for the prompt, so you'll get plenty of inspiration. So let's yeah, that's my shaker from day 1. Bit of fun. And yeah, so number 2 is playing card. I haven't written them out properly yet or typed them up. Splatters and playing card. So we'll do that one first and then we'll take a wee break and I'll put together day 3 and I'll come back and do that. But anyway, first of all, we're going to do a background on this page. So I was thinking we would go a little bit texture paste. And yeah, so this is Daler Rowney texture paste. It's a reasonably thick texture paste. I quite like it. Let's just do maybe, let's put this in behind that sheet because this book, the pages aren't equal and I don't want to get paste all the way down all the pages. That would not be good. So I'm not going to attach this in any way. I'm just going to go for it, as is my usual way. Maybe want to leave some of the page, the book page, without the texture. So we'll just, that's a great noise, isn't it? Or do you not like the noise? Some people watch the video and they think, oh, that was a horrible noise, and other people are like, oh, I love your noises you make. Let's go up the side here a little bit. None of it is going to be exact. There will be little spaces on this not done. I'll just do a little bit up there. I'm afraid I don't know the name of this stencil. I looked to see if I still had the packaging and I had just thrown it in my plastic wallet, but I didn't see a packaging that would fit this description. Right, I think we'll call that a day. And we will make sure we clean that at some point. Yeah. Right, I'm running out of hands here. I am just going to put the lid on that. Then I am going to wipe this so that I can use it again. Because when it comes to doing the splatters, we're going to need a little bit of protection. Right, okay. Now that'll take a few minutes to dry, so in the meantime we will get our playing card, which is prompt, the other half of the prompt. One half is splatter. Get all my bits for this section of the video. So I have playing card, 2 for day 2. I have got my matte Mod Podge, which is very nearly finished, and I'm hoping that it's not hardened. No, it seems fine. There's hardly any left. I think it's the first time I think I have ever finished any jar of anything. Oh, things seem to last forever. But then I've had that Mod Podge for what seems like forever. Right, I think that'll be plenty. Let's put that there. Now I'm going to use my playing card not this way. I'm going to use it this way because I think my robin, this is napkin. This is a piece of napkin. Let me show you. So it comes from this napkin, and all I did was take the do you know it comes 2-ply? Just take the backing off. Yeah. So that's super easy, and we should, if we're lucky, get the robin in. There we are. And I like that you can still see that it's a playing card, because otherwise, and I want a little bit of texture, so let's just push if we can. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like that you can still see that it's a playing card, because otherwise you'd be as well just using a piece of just card, I think. And we will be thrifty and keep that for another day, because there might come a collage along that I'll need a nice little bit of berry leaf. Right, let's put the lid back on that. Yeah, so I'm just going to use this to ink around the edge a little bit. This is Fired Brick Distress ink, and for some reason it's got glitter all over it. Obviously I've been using this colour at Christmas and at Christmas it just seems like everything gets covered in glitter. Now, I'm not really a big glittery person, but you know, there has to always, I suppose, be some glitter on the go. There, that's quite nice and grungy looking. Yeah, good. That can be my focal point. So let's see, let's bring the book back. Now that won't nearly be dry. It's going to need something else. I thought maybe with that would have been enough. Let me see, I've got a sticker sheet here. This is Photoplay Kringle. And I thought maybe, let's see, that's mistletoe, but that's not mistletoe, that's berry. What about this? All is calm, all is bright. Because a little robin is calm and bright. Maybe do a little collage. And then we'll just do our splatters on the top. Right, I'm just going to put that down there on the edge of the desk. And this is not nearly dry yet, so I can't really do very much. So I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to give this a blast with the heat gun and I'll be back. Okay, so that's nice and dry now, and I've decided that it needs a little bit of definition around the edge. So we'll just do this, some ink left on this, and we can just go around the edge of the page. There we are, I think. Okay, so we have our little cute robin, and remember I made these flowers or faux poinsettias, and I've used one on the cover, so I have this one spare, and I was thinking that we would maybe just use one of them, and I'll just trim off where it's popping out over the edge there. And I was going to use this sticker, but it doesn't really fit now anywhere, so I'm going to put it back on the backing, and I'm just going to cut out the words and use the words from the sticker because I like the words and they're a nice colour for this. So we'll just cut out all is calm, all is bright. That's better. We'll just get rid of these bits over there. Right. Yeah. And then we'll give it a right good spatter for the prompt. Yeah, I think that's good. Right, so let's get Robin down. So I didn't get a chance to make this video yesterday because we had visitors coming, we had friends coming for their dinner, and we needed to go out and get nice things to eat and drink, and then we had to come back home and get organised. So no video was made yesterday. But we can catch up today. We usually go out on a Saturday. This is Saturday, so we usually go out on a Saturday afternoon, but we were out this morning. And we usually go back out, but we thought, oh, it was a wee bit of a late night last night, and so we've decided to have a relaxing afternoon, and that suits me fine. I can come in here and get caught up. Yeah, I think it has to go there. So I haven't even looked what prompt number 3 is yet. I was too busy thinking, what am I going to do for number 2? So once this is done, I will go off and have a think about number 3. It looks like there's spatters already in that, but I think that's just the berries. Right, let's just dispense with the overhangs. Oops, there's a brush. Did that not get any glue on it? Apparently not. I think because it was underneath those other leaves, those other petals, when I glued the other side. Okay, let's splatter. So I have my splatter brush here. I have my protection. I will use this fired brick again. And let's put some of that down on there. And then we'll just give it a squirt. And then we will keep our fingers crossed that the splatters go in the right place. Let's cover up that page. Right, here we go. Ooh. So I was just thinking, because I'm using red, it just looks like there's been an accident. It looks like there's been an accident. Maybe I should have used black splatters. Oh dear. The robin needs to go to A&E. Right. Oh dear, that seemed like a plan. Right, let's see. Oh, I'm not sure. I think maybe let's try and just right, I'm going to do splatters with let's see, what have we got? Here's a nice dark one. This is Vintage Photo. Let's see if we can take away the red nonsense. And maybe go round the edge with this. Yeah. So maybe just dull down that red a little bit and not make it look like a trip to the A&E. That's better. Just doing that, I think. Right, that's, I think, helped. I hope. Right. It's going to be splattered to within an inch of its life here. Right, I'm just going to see how that dries. It's all a bit grungy now, isn't it? So that was Vintage Photo. Yes, that's better, isn't it? Do you think that's better? You can still see that that's a playing card. And yeah, I'm okay with that. All is calm. I wasn't calm a minute ago when the splatters looked like a bit of roadkill or something. Put Robin. Right, okay. Let's see. What is number? That's 1, 2, number 3. Oh, bright colour journaling card. So I am going to go and tidy up the catastrophe that is beside me here. Start afresh. Think about number 3, journaling card in bright colour, and I'll be back. Alrighty, so we're back for prompt number 3. Bright colour journaling card. So, and I think that dried all right. I'm okay with that. It's all a bit grungy and it's made my fingers really dirty, but hey ho, that's what it's all about, bit of fun. So, number 3, we have a journaling card and bright colour. So for my bright colour, doesn't get much brighter than that. This is just a scrap piece of scrapbook paper from probably many years ago, and it just fits on there perfectly. We might put a little bit of washi down the side there. We'll see how that goes. And to keep my journaling card, which is this, I'm going to use this as my journaling card, but we're going to stamp a fir cone and somehow make it a little bit jazzied up more than it is. So to keep my journaling card safe, I'm going to use these 2 circular pieces of card from some kit at some point and make, I was thinking, a belly band. Somehow, maybe like that. Attach that top and tail, and then that can just slide in there like that, is somehow what I was thinking. But before we do some stamping and some colouring, I'm just going to stitch round these. I'm going to join them in the middle there. Do I want my... Let's put it that way. And I want that to go right to the edge there. Yeah. So join these two together. In the middle there, I'm going to be stitching round with the machine, so I don't need to stick it exact. That'll do. And I'm going to take it to the machine, and I think I will stitch round these two, and then I'll stitch round the edge of that before we stick things down. I've stitched round this, and I think that's great. I took cold feet. I'm not good at stitching circles, so I think I'm just going to use my pen and do some magic with the fine liner, hopefully, because I realised if I was going to stitch round, then I would be stitching, and I just couldn't quite decide whether to stop the stitching there. Anyway, it wasn't happening, so let's just do like a wee fancy 3 dots and a line. Why not? Because if you do the 3 dots, you're breaking up any line that might be wonky, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it means you can lift your pen off the paper and not have to join up the line. And then it sometimes can look messy because you've got like a double line. Whoa, that last one wasn't good. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we want to attach this to this. And I'm just going to glue it at the ends there. My initial thoughts were to do that, stitch that on. Oh, it all just became just that little bit complicated for me. And at Buttons for Brains, we don't do complicated, that's for sure. It's the easy way or no way. Right, so we want to get this pretty much in the middle there. I'll just hold that for a second. Yeah. Okay, let's get this whole shebang down. Oh, there's a dog barking out in the park. We've got a park. Crafty rooms round the back. And as we look onto the park, and I can hear a dog barking. Maybe barking at the ducks or the geese or something, or the magpies, or maybe there's a squirrel, or maybe there's just another dog. We had a dog visiting last night with our visitors, so Millie just got a wee bit fed up and just went to bed. Poor thing. It was a young cockapoo. Oh my goodness. The energy that dog has. And people think greyhounds have a lot of energy. No, the exact opposite. Greyhounds have energy for about a minute. And then, because they've got no long-term stamina. But this cockapoo, I don't think sat still the whole night. A gorgeous wee thing, right enough. Yeah, that'll be fine. So let's do a little bit of stamping and get this zhuzhed up a little bit. So I have this stamp to match this fur cone, and this is from Stampers Anonymous Christmas Blueprint. Yeah, Christmas Blueprint. And we're going to use this fur cone, and I've got this piece of a watercolour card or mixed media card or something that you're going to be able to use water-based markers. And if you don't have water-based markers or watercolour pencils or watercolours, and you're going to be using like a pen, like an inky pen, an alcohol pen, then what you need is, like, I'll just get it out. Oh, where is it? Memento. Where's my memento? Right, here's one here. It's not black, but memento is what you need, because that's a dye ink, and that won't run if you're using alcohol-based markers or any sort of felt pens or anything that aren't water-based. But it's for water-based things, you need VersaFine, or you need to like heat emboss it or do something that's going to make it waterproof. Yeah. So let's just do a little bit of stamping. Now I'm going to be fussy cutting out this fur cone and not catch the little bits of design round the edge there, because I want it to sit somewhere. We'll see. I have my Zig Clean Colour real brushes, and I'm going to be using oatmeal, beige and brown. I wonder if I've got the right ink pad. I think that might be my old one. Yes, that was my old one. Why do we even keep it? And I've even got a sticker on it to tell me it's the old one. Oh. Why am I keeping that with a sticker on it saying, I've put a sticker on you, you're old, you've got no ink left, but I'm going to keep you in the drawer anyway, so that, you know, on a video you'll be confused. Right, we can use the back of that. Okay, so oatmeal first, because that's the lightest colour, and I'm just going to, because we're going to be fussy cutting, so we're just going to cover the whole. This is very pale, and this pen is nearly finished, to be honest. Maybe that's why they've got a sticker on them. That's a better colour. Right, just roughly, because we're going to, like I say, cut round the edge. So we can go over the lines, although it sort of goes against all things that are right by going over the edge. And then we will just use the brown and go over, see, like the bits that are black, which are the bits inside the fur cone, and then we will go back with this and just give that a little bit of a blend in. Do you know, I think that shade of brown I'm going to need my other brown. That's a beige. Where's the brown? There it's. This is the proper brown. This is a dark, yeah. This is a darker brown. And I think I'm going to need a paintbrush and some water. That's better. Sometimes you can use the pen, and sometimes it needs the water. This looks a bit messy just now, but once this is fussy cut, right. She says, crossing her fingers and crossing her toes, that this is going to look okay once it's cut out. So I was in the new shop that's opened in Glasgow, Saustrine Green. Oh, it was so busy. Yesterday was the opening day, but today, Saturday, it was jumping. But they had a string quartet outside, so it was quite nice. It was quite Christmassy, and it's a beautiful shop. I bought a few wee bits of stationery, didn't go wild. Spent about £10, bought some cute stationery, as you do, and yeah, quite pleased with that. And I got it in a nice brown paper bag. Someone left me a comment when I said it was opening and that I was going to go. She says, oh, remember, you'll get a brown paper bag. You've got to keep the bag in. Yeah, it's a nice bag. So it's got the name on it and some pictured, some outlines of the two girls that are, I think, the founders. I'm not sure. So yeah, it's a nice shop that I'll look forward to going back to, and it's quite handy to where we go for our wee coffee. Right, that's not quite as nice as I thought it would be, but it's all right. It's a wee bit darker than what I had hoped, but I think we'll go with it. Let's just move the water out the way. Now, do we want it? I think we'll have it on the journaling side, beside its wee mate. And let's just put it over the edge. Oh no, then you can see it at the other side and it just looks plain. I was going to say let's put it over the edge, but on the other side it would just look like an odd little bit of card. Oh, and we didn't put washi down the middle. Never mind. Right, so a journaling card with a little watercoloured fur cone, which hasn't turned out to be my best work, but it's fine. It will slide in there. I still feel like there might be something missing here. Have we got something that might... What about a little something out this packet? that's quite nice. That doesn't really go. Just talk amongst yourselves while I faff a little bit. Right, let's right, we've picked out a few. Oh, that's quite nice over the tree there. I've got a little envelope. Oh, to add just a little bit of collage to those, to that belly band. Right, I'm just going to, what am I going to do? And this is why you should be organised before you come onto the camera. Look at the size of that little tag. Oh, that's quite cute. Right, I'm going to go with that. Okay, let's do it. It's my magazine. Don't know. Let's use this. The magazine has disappeared between just sitting at my side to not sitting at my side. Right, so that's me back on target. This tomorrow will be 4, won't it? Yeah. How was that? Had that? Like that? Oh dear. You move it and 2 seconds later and you can't remember where you put it, where it was. Let's just do that. There. That's quite pretty now. Okay. So, what was bright colour and journaling card? So we have our bright colour and we have our journaling card. yes, it's all right. Not my best work, but you know, I do like this now. I think that's dried in nicely. Quite like that, bit grungy. This, it'll grow on me. Okay, thanks for joining me today, and if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.